Hi Scorpio, I'm Pam and welcome to your Psychic Tarot reading for August 2018. This month I laid out the 5-card Rainbow Tarot spread for you using the Hanson-Roberts Tarot deck. And remember, these are general readings. And to get messages pertaining specifically for you, you would need a private reading. This recording is for Scorpio Sun, Scorpio Ascendant, and Scorpio Moon. Please be sure to watch your rising sign and your moon sign to gain more insight and information, because some months they're going to resonate more for you than your sun sign will. All that being said, Scorpio, now onto your August 2018 Psychic Tarot reading. The first card you have here today, Scorpio, is the Knight of Swords. And the Knight of Swords is an air sign person. This would either be an Aquarius, Gemini, or a Libra, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. This could be you also, Scorpio, if your rising or moon sign is an air sign. You're thinking outside of the box. There's a lot of plans revolving around you and or with this Knight of Swords. I do feel like they're trying to get you to listen to them. There's something they want to say. You may feel like you're having a hard time where they're coming from, understanding where they're coming from. But I do see you having a lot of interesting conversations with them in August. They feel to me like they're a catalyst for change for you. And they're trying to bring you up or bring something up to another level. It could be if you're in a love relationship with them, or a marital partnership, or seriously coupled with them in some way. They may be trying to bring something up to another level in your relationship. You may find them very intriguing, a little bewitching. You may feel like they have an ingenious and or creative mind. I see you looking at them that way. The Knight of Swords here is interested in your feelings. For many of you, I do feel there is a love connection here. But, you could have a sibling that cares about your feelings. You could have a dear friend care about your feelings. But for some of you, this is somebody that is a romantic partner. Could have been in the past. Could be a potential love partner coming up, like in the future if they're not one right now. But they do, let's put it this way, regardless of who they are to you, Scorpio, I do feel like they have care for you, and they care about your feelings. You may feel like they are underestimating themselves in some way, or you may feel like they're underestimating you in some way. But I feel you looking at them like maybe they have self-esteem issues or insecurity, or they're underestimating themselves in some way. You have the Six of Rods next, which is victory after a battle or being victorious in some situation. Yeah, you do have a lot of things to be thankful for, and I feel like you're getting a lot of things in tune, and I feel like money is coming to you. It's something this has to do with money. So if you weren't doing well with money before, I feel like things are going to start to fall in place and in alignment with you, and you're like more tuned into something and money's coming to you. And if you already do well with money, well, you just have more of it coming to you. You have learned a lot of karmic lessons or lessons in general the hard way. And I feel like this is kind of recently. Some of you that may have felt like you were directionless before, or you were uncertain about your direction, I do feel you have a handle on your direction now. You also may go through something in your mind, Scorpio, where you relive some kind of battle, consternation, or problem from before in your mind, and I feel like you see either you're going to look at it with new eyes and a different perspective, or you're going to find a solution to some old problems. And you may be making new starts with people in your life, or starting over. New starts either with new people that are coming into your life new, or new starts with people that have already been in your life that you either broke up with, or you had a falling out with, or you had a separation from. I see you having a new start with them for some of you. Some of you are going to have a really fantastic time at some kind of event that you're going to. It could be a formal event like a ball or some big fancy schmancy occasion. But it could even be just, going to a concert, an outdoor scenario, hanging out with groups of people or friends. I just see you going out to some big event. The big event is going to be different for all of you because it is a general reading. So some of you it's a fancy event, some of you it's more like a concert type of event. Now, crowning your reading in the center here for August, you have the Queen of Pentacles, and this is either a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. It could also be you if your rising or moon sign is an earth sign. This is somebody that has a lot of love for you, and they want to share that love to you and give it to you. Now, it could be a romantic partner, but to me it really feels like coming from a relative that's either a mother, a grandmother, a great-grandmother, an aunt. But for some of you, they may be in the deceased. They may be sending you this love and care and protection and looking over you, and they're in the spirit world. That is what I feel the most strongly, but it could also be somebody that fits that description in the living. They're worried about you. They want you to stay true to your course. They kind of are looking at you like they feel like you've veered off your path in some way, or they're concerned that maybe you have. That's an issue that comes up here with them. For you, that's how they're looking at you. You may be looking at them like you feel sorry for them or that you've lost hope for them. So this could be if you have a relative that died and they had a very sad passing with an illness, or, it was just not, they gradually passed away of old age. It could be that they had an illness and you feel sorry for them in that way. It could also be if they're in the living and you have a female relative that you're losing hope for them because they have an illness now that you don't feel they're going to recover from, or you're watching them wind down to the end of their days. It could be that kind of, because I get you feeling like you're losing hope for their situation. And like I said, if they already passed, it would have been probably because of an illness they couldn't combat. If they're a deceased relative to you, I feel like they're trying very hard to communicate to you in your dreams or in your sleep state through your subconscious, but they may be actually coming to you in your dreams. The next card you have is the 10 of Rods, which is moving on to new and better horizons with 10 rods of burden on your shoulder. But that's knowledge and experience you've gained that are going to help you as you move on to these new and better horizons. Some of you have recently gathered up all your belongings and left someplace that you were living or working. If you haven't done that yet, you may be getting ready to do it. Because I see some of you feeling good about it, like it's your own space and you're going to decorate it or create it exactly the way you want to. And this could be, you may even be building a place, building a house, and then you're going to create it exactly the way they want. But you could be doing that even if you're moving from one apartment to another. You could redecorate it completely in your own way, because I see you very focused on creating your own space. And it could be in work even, like your own office, or your own, opening your own brick and mortar business. For some of you, your family is behind you, and they're kind of encouraging or pushing you to do this. Now, keep in mind, as I said about this Queen of Pentacles, that could be one of the people that are urging you and pushing you along and pushing you to do it, whether they're in the living or in the deceased, and that would apply. I do feel many of you Scorpios feel like you've traveled a long, hard road recently. And I feel that you're going to get some peace, at least for the next 6 months. It could last way longer than that. But I feel that this eclipse on, I believe it's August 11th, the partial solar eclipse in Leo, I believe it's Or it could be from the major full moon lunar eclipse that happened on July 27th, because that has 6 months out effects. So it could be from that one that is actually bringing you that peace. Because I do get the sense like your world is going to be much calmer and more peaceful than it was before. And I don't know how long ago, maybe your whole entire life, this could be the most peaceful and calm you've had in your whole entire life, or it could be for a very long time. It's coming up on you now. So you're getting some blessings coming to you, Scorpio. Now, to end the reading here, on your last card, you have the Seven of Cups, and this is scattered energy, scattered thinking. Choose wisely from the illusions around you. You may have trouble making a decision or a choice about something. I do feel like you may feel in August and maybe even in September like you have too much to do, or so many things you have to do, or a lot of responsibilities on your plate. And if it's not to do with moving, like I feel that some of you are going to move and create your own space and decorate it the way you want, it could be coming to you from a job where they're putting a lot of, giving you more work to do, or a lot of responsibilities in August and September. If you don't feel like you have the finances to make some big move like that, you could have some help that could come to you through family that could loan you the money, or co-sign a loan for you so you can get money. Because I feel like help, again, I keep getting it in different ways, help coming to you from family for some of the things that you're going to do. I feel like there was something recently that has made you feel like your life came crashing down, and that you feel like you have to build your life back up again. So it could have been because a relative had passed away. It could have been a breakup of a relationship. Maybe you lost a job. I don't know what the issue was, because it's a general reading, Scorpio, but it seems like something recently happened that was like some kind of major event or breakdown of something that you've had to, like, you're in the position now in August of like rebuilding your life back up again. You may have had some feelings, Scorpio, like there was some tyranny over you, or that you were not understood, or you were not understood properly, like the feeling of being misunderstood. And you could have felt like there was something that was reigning over you, like lording over you, and I get the feeling that there was someone or some people, could have been more than one person, that was not either really listening to what you were saying, or they weren't like giving a lot of credence to what was going on with you, or they just weren't understanding you properly. So I feel like you're in a recovery period of all of that I mentioned here, and like rebuilding and starting your life anew and moving on. And I do feel like the July's eclipses and the one in August have a lot to do with coming up for you. And I do feel like you're going to have a lot of peace and stability. So at least for the next 6 months, maybe longer. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. I want to thank you so much for watching, sharing, and liking my videos. Thank you for subscribing and for Google Plusing. I do truly appreciate that. And please remember to subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And Scorpio, if you're interested in getting a continuation of this reading where I look into my crystal and get more predictions and messages from my spirit guides for you for the month of August 2018, you can access those videos for download and purchase by clicking on the link below this video in the description area called the Show More section, as usual, and it will take you to my Vimeo videos on demand page for the August 2018 psychic crystal readings for each sign of the zodiac. You can also access these videos by going to my website, www.theluckymermaid.com. Go to the videos tab on my menu, and it should be the first series of videos listed on that page. You just click on your sign and it will take you to that video on Vimeo. Also, Scorpio, if you're interested in seeing how just the July, not the August eclipse, but the July eclipses, the 2 eclipses in July, and one of them was a big deal, the one on the 27th was especially important. If you want to see what I got, how that will affect you for the next 6 months, I did a 7-card star tarot spread for the eclipse effects on each sign of the zodiac. And you can access those by clicking on the other link below this video, or you can go to my website videos page and they're also listed there. I think they're directly under the August crystal readings. You just look for your sign, click on that, and it will take you to that video on my Vimeo on demand channel. So I hope you have an absolutely awesome August, Scorpio, and know that I wish you many blessings and peace.